This video, we're going to be talking about how to maintain the quality of the water in the ice bath and showing you how to change the filter, showing you how to empty the ice bath and just generally clean, good practices. So basically how often you change the water in the ice bath and how often you change the filter really depends on how often it's being used. This is just for a family use, residential use, 2 or 3 people going in a day. The filter can be swapped every 2 weeks. However, if you're in a hotel and this is getting a lot of usage, we recommend that you review the SOP guide that we've made, and the filter will need to be changed more often. There's many variables. Basically the water quality that you have filled the ice bath with, how clean people are, the environment. There's many variables if you're in a B2B setting of figuring out the right SOP, but we've made a guide that you can look at. Now we're going to change the filter. We imagine that this has been used for a couple of weeks. The filter is dirty, and we're going to show here how to actually change the filter on the ice bath. So the first step is we're going to unplug the ice bath from the electric socket here. The chiller is going to go off, and we're going to take the top off. The first step is to unplug the connections in the back of the ice bath. Now, the connections here are on a lock, a mechanical lock. So even if I take this out, the water is not going to come out of the ice bath. So you can change the filter and not have to refresh the water every time and not risk it leaking. So to take this out, I'm going to push in, bring out, bring out. It's important to make sure that you do this step first and not these. If you take these out first, water will come out of the chilling unit. So I'll take these out here and these out here. And a tiny bit of water will leak. This is just water that's in the system. So if you're indoors, please just make sure that there's a towel there or something to get the residue water out of the system here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to change the actual filter itself. So when the filter is dirty, this should be brown. And this is a very good visual guide to know when to change the water. You can visually see that the filter is actually brown, dirty, and ready to be cleaned and swapped. To change the filter, you get this tool and you just, 1 second, twist, twist, twist. Take off. Here. When the ice bath and filter is dirty, this is going to be full of gunk, of impurities that the filter has taken out of the ice bath water. It's going to be full of hair and other things. You just want to make sure that this water is thrown away. Okay. And then you want to clean your filter. So every purchase comes with 2 of these filters. These are a stainless steel mesh filter. And you can use reusable filters, but just to be better for the environment. And we also find that these filters are higher performance and they let more water flow through the ice bath while doing the same job. We like this style, but you can use any filter of the size and purchase it yourself, but we do recommend these ones. These ones are reusable, so we provide 2. When you take this filter out, hopefully you've got another one clean, and you can just do the straight swap. So please see a separate video on how you would change the filter itself, but we're going to presume here that we've just swapped this, and now we're going to reconnect the chilling machine and the filter casing and turn the ice bath back on. So you also want to make sure that, say if you pour the water out like so, there is a seal inside the casing. You want to make sure that that is back on to prevent any leaks. So make sure this is on, put the filter back in. Okay, so now I'm going to reattach the filter casing with the fresh filter onto the chiller and get this all back and working again. So I put here, just give it a twist until it's on, and then you can tighten with this tool here. fine. Always keep this inside to make sure it doesn't go missing. And then we can put this on. Now we're going to reconnect the hoses in the reverse order. So do this and this. Remember, make sure that the right hose is connected to the right hand side of the barrel and the left side to the left side. So after these have been connected back to the chilling machine, we're then going to fill the filter casing back up with water by again pressing this red button. I'll take my mic off. You can hear it hissing. And when the hissing is finished, you know that the filter casing is full of water. You can also check here. Yeah, so this is nearly done. And I can hear that the hissing is finished. And I take my hand off, and that's now ready to be plugged back into the electric. So simple now, we just put the cover back on, we plug into the electric, the ice bath's ready, no need to reconnect to the app, you can use the existing app setup. And yeah, that's how to change the filter of the ice bath. So please read the SOP on how often you should be doing this. And yeah, simple, quick, easy way to change the filter.